Welcome back, my friends. You know we love a good cookbook around here, and lucky for us, Seattle has an amazing bookstore that focuses solely on cookbooks. Lara Hamilton from Book Larder is with me now to highlight some of her favorite cookbooks that we need to know about right now, and you always bring the greatest. So we're starting first with, well, first of all, how has your summer been?
It's been great, actually. Yeah, just back from a little family trip, and so a little jet lagged, but I'm here, and yeah, things are great.
You've had a lot of fun events at the bookstore over summer, because I hear other people telling me, I'm going to Book Larder. And I'm like, no kidding, yeah? So let's talk about these beautiful books that you've brought today. This is Tender Heart is the first one.
Yeah, so Hetty McKinnon, this is her fourth or fifth cookbook. She's a vegetarian author. This one is organized by vegetable.
Okay.
She has a lot of Asian influence in her recipes. She's Chinese Australian. And so the vegetables are things that you think of like cauliflower, broccoli, that sort of thing. And then they also incorporate some Asian vegetables as well, which is a lot of fun. And I think really great, especially here in Seattle where we have access to such a wide variety of produce.
Yeah.
These are mostly weeknight recipes. There are a couple here that I am sending off to college with my son because they're very simple.
Well, this one here, you know it's a good cookbook when you open it up and you see something that makes your mouth water, like this caramelized Brussels sprouts and kimchi with rice cakes.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
very easy to make.
Very easy to make. There's another really great recipe that involves bok choy and soy sauce and butter and pasta.
Oh,
and
this
that's
one
pretty
here.
much it.
This one right
and
there.
it is incredible.
Oh,
it
that
makes
does not
just
look
the
good.
most luscious sauce and is so simple and just a great like one pot meal, especially as we're thinking about going back to school and sort of the schedule.
What a great gift for someone going off to college.
Yeah.
All right. Next one is Asada.
Yeah, so this is Bricia Lopez. She is a Los Angeles-based chef restaurateur, and this is all about Mexican-style grilling. And so again, very simple and approachable. When you think asada, you might just think meat, but there are a lot of excellent vegetable-based recipes here as well. Things to cook on the grill, side dishes, things you can just make sort of one-off, but also really great ideas if you're hosting that end of summer party and want to make a lot of super delicious things for a crowd.
Talk about things that you wouldn't normally think to grill. She's grilled romaine here.
Yeah, that's
grilled romaine ensalada Cesar con miso.
Yeah.
And check this out. Also teaches you how to make pickled red onions, which we've been making on the show today. Oh, wow, this is a great book. Beautiful. So many great recipes in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
A splash of soy.
So this might be my favorite cookbook of the summer. So Lara Lee, this is her second cookbook. You may know her as a regular contributor to the New York Times. And this is really the recipes that got her cooking again in the pandemic. She kind of found she lost her cooking mojo and turned to her very Asian-focused pantry in order to just come up with some really delicious, simple, weeknight sort of dishes. And so I mentioned my son going to college. He's taking some of these recipes with him as well, because they really are ones that if you have a few core pantry ingredients, you can make so many different things in this book.
Kimchi pancakes with sriracha bacon. Okay, sign me up for that. And very, very easy to make.
Yeah.
And the vermicelli tofu salad, I see that you've
I have marked that one. Yes, because the peanut sauce is sort of one of those core recipes that's in the book where when you've made that, there are several different things that you can do with it. And so it's just a really good, just a little bit of a time investment, something you can keep in the fridge and do a whole lot of delicious things with. Amazing.
Okay, this looks so many delicious recipes here.
Yeah.
Love is a pink cake.
Yes.
This is interesting.
Yeah, and it is Claire Patak. She is American but now UK based. She worked at Chez Panisse for years and has a bakery in London and was chosen in 2018 to make Harry and Meghan's wedding cake.
Oh!
So the recipe for it is actually in the book.
No kidding.
But it is, I love this book because it is, Seattle people love their fruit and their produce, and as a Californian, Claire very much has that sort of focus in her baking. And so I marked that page with this lovely sort of late summer peach tart tatin that just looks incredible.
That looks so yummy.
And if you can get a hold of peach leaves, you sort of can incorporate those as well. Yeah.
Like from the tree?
From the tree, you incorporate the leaves in the custard that goes with the, if you can get them. So,
well, here's one, sticky toffee date pudding. Hello.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh, I have such a sweet tooth. I would eat all of these things.
Yeah, her recipes are great, so.
Love is a pink cake. Oh, I love that. All right, finally, Simply Scandinavian.
Yes, you know, we Seattleites love our Scandinavian heritage, and Trina Hanneman is an author who's actually visited Seattle quite a few times and does a lot with the Nordic Heritage Museum, and so viewers may be familiar with her from that work as well. These are, again, really accessible recipes for, you know, getting back to school, getting into fall.
Oh, this is a very fall, like spinach and potato gratin, yum.
But again, lots of vegetables. The book is sort of organized, not necessarily by time of day, but more like mood and what you want to make.
Oh, I like that.
And so, again, really, really approachable, lots of vegetables, and just that sort of Scandinavian flair that's so popular here in Seattle.
Savory waffles with chanterelles.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely
I got to
delicious.
see though what I always love to see what you have highlighted. Oh,
I went for the tomatoes.
Tomato and courgette salad.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll leave that to you then.
AKA zucchini, but yeah.
Oh, AKA zucchini. Is that what courgette is?
Yeah. It's a British printed book, and so though it's in the U.S.
Okay. So if I have any questions about it, I can just come to you and
Absolutely.
say, Lara, what is a courgette?
Yes.
Help me out here.
Yes.
Okay.
We even have a little card in the shop that you can take if you're curious about things like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How clever. See, they think of everything over at Book Larder. So many wonderful things. Thank you so much for coming down and sharing these wonderful books, and also for highlighting the cookbook author community. It's so wonderful what you do and all the things that happen at Book Larder. Go check it out. So much fun.